What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. This is episode number 98, so we're slowly but surely creeping up on that magical number 100 episode. So that's pretty cool. It's a nice little milestone. This series has been going on a long time. I want to thank you all for the support. Of course, I'll talk more about that when we actually get to the 100th episode. It'll be all sappy and junk, and it'll probably take like 6 minutes for the actual video to start. Not that it already doesn't take almost that long anyway, but yeah. So coming into today, our record is 116 and 79, so that is pretty darn cool. We're coming off a double victory in the last episode. We're bringing a fresh new team today, and I will go over that in a second because it, as you can tell, it looks kind of silly down below. It looks kind of silly. Before we do that, though, I would like to remind you guys, if you haven't done so already and you would like to show some support to the channel and the series and all that good stuff, all you got to do is click that thumbs up button right below this video. It does really help out a lot. That's why I bother you guys with this whole spiel every single video. I wouldn't do that if it didn't matter. And also, I would like to encourage you guys to leave a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are. Give me some feedback. Give me some constructive criticism. Feel free to leave any suggestions down there. Anything you'd like. I do read all the comments. I know I say that a lot too, but I want to be very clear that I do read them all. So unless YouTube just doesn't notify me of them for some reason, it's getting read. You're not getting ignored. Because I don't know. I think it's kind of silly when other, especially larger YouTubers just don't really interact with their fan base. They don't really make them feel appreciated. I'm not really about that. I'm doing as much as I can to make sure that you guys don't feel that way. Because we're all in this together. It's not just me. So, alright, let's take a look at the team. Enough of that stuff. We've got our especially defensive Jellicent, Pringles. That's right, his name is Pringles. Then we have our Mightyena, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I love the Moxie set with Sucker Punch and Crunch. I think it actually gave it Retaliate too, which is pretty funny. But it's nice to give it a, one-time base 140 power move with really no drawbacks as long as something was killed before it comes in. Then we have our Flareon as well. We've got Ninjask, which is actually running like a baton passing set. That's going to be a lot of fun because we can pass that into Flareon or Mightyena. And then we have our Magnezone and Furfrou, which is courtesy of Mr. Ramos, who I've done a video with recently. You saw him on the stream for 10K. Just a really cool guy, fellow YouTuber. So that's going to be our defensive wall with the Cotton Guard Rest combo. It's also packing the Sucker Punch and the Return. And it loves me. It really does. I took it on a long walk, and I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fuwa. I'm sorry. Her name is Fuwa, guys. Just throwing that out there, just in case you didn't know. So let's get into a battle here. I feel like I've been talking a long time. Feel like I've been talking a really, really long time. I should double check on the items I'm running on these Pokemon, because I'm actually derping a little bit, and I don't even think I explained them. I don't think I did. So, let's take a look. We got the lefties on the Jellicent. I've got the Rocky Helmet on the Furfrou. I think I have Focus Sash on this Mightyena. Oh, I just clicked out of that. I don't know why I clicked out of it so fast, but I did. On the Magnet Pool going on here, we got the Assault Vest with Magnet Pool, that is. And the HP Fire. Ninjask, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's just double check. I want to make sure I'm putting everything correctly. We got the Focus Sash on the Ninjask. Alrighty. And then Flareon is running, let's see, what are you running? Toxic Orb. Okay, so we got the Guts going on there. Alright, just double checking to make sure I know what all the items are, because I made this team like a week ago and then I never actually recorded the session. So, yeah. So let's see, we got Hippowdon, Metagross, Blaziken, which is probably going to be Mega. Oh, maybe not, because we got the Gardevoir, and then we got Gyarados, which could also be Mega. And then we got the Ferrothorn also. So I do see some fire weaknesses, I see some ground weaknesses, but a fairly balanced team here overall. Fairly balanced. Jellicent takes on the Blaziken, okay, it takes on the Hippowdon and the Metagross, and potentially even the Gyarados. So, and the Gardevoir, okay, alright, guess what? Pringles, you're leading off here. We are going to bring the Magnezone, because it just poops. Oh, that's not Magnezone. That is not Magnezone. It just poops on the Metagross, and oh wait, no, EQ is the thing. We're gonna bring the Flareon, And we shall bring, I see all physical attackers otherwise, so we're going to bring the Furfrou also. Fuwa, it is your time to shine. Little Poochie? Little dog? Little Poochie? What? What am I talking about? I just called Fuwa a little Poochie. I should be ashamed of myself. I really should. Alright, Battle Spot, anytime now. Anytime now. Anytime. Alright, the Gardevoir is going to start things off here against Jellicent. If it's packing the T-Bolt and or the Shadow Ball, what are the chances it doesn't have either of those? It's probably Mega too. Ah, poop. That is poop. Kind of want to go for a Willow, just for some residual damage, but again, what is the point of that? We need to go for a Shadow Ball for damage. It's super effective. It's not Mega, so the Blaziken must be Mega. I wonder if it's Choice Scarfed. Our Cursed Body is going to activate. That's right, I've got Cursed Body, not Water Absorb. So now you can't use Moonblast. Wow, that's a 2-hit KO. That is an easy 2-hit KO. This thing does outspeed us. That doesn't really tell us much about what its item is, because we're going to get outsped anyway, because that's just what it is. We're going to go for Shadow Ball again. You're going to let your... Oh, you're going to Encore me into the Shadow Ball. Okay, so you're not Choice Scarf. I don't know what you have, but that was not a bad play at all. I like seeing Encore in Gardevoir. That's really cool. I used to run that in 5th Gen. 5th Gen NU, because Gardevoir was indeed NU. So why did you want to Encore me into that unless you thought I might go for a Recover? It depends on what he wants to go into here. I'm guessing not Metagross. It's going to be the Gyarados. Okay. So you wanted to go into this Gyarados so that I cannot get up any kind of Willow or anything. Fair enough. Fair enough, my good friend. Well, guess what? Fuwa is coming out here, and I don't think you're going to be able to take it on. You want to set up Dragon Dances? So be it. I am not afraid. Fuwa Power. Oh, yeah, and it's shiny, ladies and gents. She is beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that black fur. She's not even afraid of Gyarados. She is standing her ground. I mean, I don't know if she can even see Gyarados, so that might be a little bit of the problem because she's, you know, she's got that hair going on in her face, and it's just, I don't know. She needs a little bit of grooming, guys. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go for the Cotton Guard. You're going to put up a sub. I mean, that's fine by me. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Because as soon as you start attacking me, you're going to start taking all kinds of damage. It might take a while for me to set up some, you know, or to break the subs rather, but, you know, so be it. You're letting me get up free con guards. I'm not really going to complain. Oh, there's her eyes. She looks kind of angry, actually. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. Yeah, you're going to keep setting up Dragon Dances, so be it, because I'm at +6 defense, and I've got Fur Coat. You're not going to be able to dent this Furfrou at all. I really, really enjoyed this set. I've never actually used it personally. Never used this set personally. I know a lot of people run a similar set. I've seen Ramos use it quite a bit to, you know, a lot of success. So I wanted to try it. And he was kind enough to send me over a little Fuwa here. So now we can just start going for returns to break the substitute. He's just going to try to get up to +6, but we're going to be able to deal enough damage, I hope, that the Rocky Helmet should be able to take it out. Unfortunately, we don't have any priority. That would be great if we did. Okay, the substitute is going to fade, so now you're either going to have to set up another sub, or you're going to take some damage from the return. I don't know which. We shall see. But at least the return was enough for that. EQ, okay, but you're only at +3. That does nothing! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, at +3. This Gyarados is at +3. We're at +6, by the way. That didn't even do 20 HP. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, you're gonna withdraw. You are gonna withdraw indeed. Indeed you are. Out comes the Metagross. And if you're a physical attacker, you're still not gonna be able to do much. Okay, you've got the lefties. Is it worth switching out here, or want to try to go for the Sucker Punch, see how much that does? I don't feel like it's going to do enough. Not sure. Not sure. Let's go for the Sucker Punch to see what this thing's going to do. It doesn't have any attack boosting moves unless it has the power up punch, but it would usually run the assault vest with that. So let's go for the sucker punch. We're gonna wear you down. No, it failed. Toxic. Okay, now you're gonna try to status me. Do we really have to do this? Do we really have to do this? This is gonna be such a stall fest. I mean, I've got the rest. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. Okay, so this is a bulky Metagross. It's got lefties and toxic. Alright, alright, alright. Should I rest immediately? Or try to sucker punch now? I guess we'll just rest it off. Who cares? Who cares? Not me. There's the bullet punch. I should have sucker punched. Oh man, I should have sucker punched. That does nothing. The Rocky Helmet damage is the thing. And we're gonna rest up. Oh my goodness, we may see a rage quit. We may see a rage quit. This is great. This is great. I love this Furfrou. It's stally as anything, but it's so funny. We're stalling out Gyarados and Metagross. Oh my goodness. Alright, return it is. It doesn't matter, we're asleep. We don't have sleep talk. The match was forfeited. That's what I thought. Rage quit. As soon as the rest comes out. Nope. Nope, you weren't winning that match because I was going to go back into Jellicent and I was going to Will-O-Wisp you, and yeah. That's what you get when you see a Furfrou. You cannot bring all physical attackers. It will not work. It doesn't work that way. You can't status it. You can't break it on the physical side. You need to phase it, or you need to kill it, I guess, as it's setting up its boost, or hit it on the special side. You brought all physical attackers except for that Gardevoir and went down early. So that was unfortunate. I guess you were just banking on the fact that I didn't have the Furfrou, but I saw you had just about all physical attackers, so why wouldn't I bring it? I don't know. Alright, so that is a victory to start off this episode. Let's see, make sure I pick the right Pokemon here. I'm gonna go for another battle. That brings our record to... Oh, geez, I don't know. I don't know what our record is. It's on the screen. It is on the screen. I think we were, what, 116 and 79 coming in? I mean, that's a 37 game differential. That sounds about right. So if that was the case, then we're 117 and 79 now, I guess. I don't know, that could be incorrect. The correct record is always on the screen, so just disregard what I'm saying because I normally just say nonsensical things. And let's be real here. You guys have been on the channel for a while now. If you've been here for even just a couple weeks or a couple days, you know, if you've watched a couple of these episodes, you know I never have any clue about numbers. I can't do that while commentating. It just doesn't click. Can't do the math. Can't figure out what episode it is. Even though I have notes and I look at it before I do the battle. I should have it like right next to me. That would solve the problem, but I guess that's too easy. We're up against another Japanese player here with Malamar, Kangaskhan, Carbink, that's cool, Goodra, Aegislash, and the Chandelure. So a couple of ghost-type Pokemon. The Kangaskhan is an issue. So when I see the Kangaskhan, I pretty much have to bring Furfrou because it takes care of the Malamar too. So, yeah, unfortunately, Aegislash can kind of poop on it depending on what it's running. If it just has Shadow Ball and Shadow Sneak and Sacred Sword, then we're fine. We are absolutely fine. So, what are you going to start off with? Maybe the Carbink. I don't know. Are you going to start off with the Carbink? Is that really what you want to start off with? We're going to start off with Ninjask. We're going to start off with the Ninjask. We're going to, we're going to bring the Furfrou, and we're going to bring the Magnezone. Does that sound decent? We can trap the Aegislash with the Magnezone if he brings it, so that's cool. We may, actually, if I'm going to predict the Carbink to lead off, I should be leading off with, yeah, Magnezone. Because I can kill it in one hit. So, and we can always Volt Switch out. I've got the Assault Vest, depending on what Pokemon he has. So, we're going to lead off with the Magnezone. That sounds good. That sounds good. I was in a really crap mood earlier on, just because of the way some of my other series were going, and if, I guess those videos wouldn't have gone up yet, but I got stalled out, and it was just, or actually, I stalled my opponent out. Believe it or not, I stalled somebody out for 18 minutes on purpose. I ran the clock every single turn. Okay, that's not good. That is not what I wanted to start off here. He's going to go for superpower. I don't really have anything that wants to take that other than Ninjask. I really don't have anything that wants to take that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. So I guess, can we Volt Switch out? Can we live a hit? I think we can live a hit. We don't outspeed though, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go for a Volt Switch here. Yeah, he does outspeed. He's gonna go for the superpower. I don't think that'll kill. That'll do a decent chunk. Okay, that does more than a decent chunk because it's a crit. Brings us all the way down to 14 HP. So we were gonna take that just fine. That stinks. I should have went for the T-Bolt. Okay, that does a lot of damage. So we can actually just go into Ninjask here and kill this thing. I probably shouldn't have Volt Switched because he's 4 times weak to X-Scissor. What am I doing? That was a bad play. Because I have 4 times resisted the superpower. And we have a Focus Sash too, so I could like Swords Dance if I wanted to, but I don't know what he has. So we should just go for an X-Scissor here. We should just kill this thing. Okay, he outspeeds, and that's not going to do anything, so it doesn't matter. I mean, our Focus Sash is broken, so I guess that is a thing. Should have went for the Swords Dance. I should have went for the Swords Dance. I'm not playing so well now. We are going to get a speed boost, so that is cool. That is cool beans. It's kind of weird to see Ninjask actually getting outsped by anything. But, you know. What are you going to go into now? Our Magnezone is kind of useless. We may end up using it as fodder. I don't know. It's going to be the Kangaskhan. So, I'm going to kind of want to protect on the fake out here. As much as I really want to baton pass that speed boost over to Furfrou because that would be amazing. That would be absolutely amazing to be faster than this thing. I would like to get the fake out Rocky Helmet damage. I really would. But I guess it's not worth it. Let's go for the protect. Fake out is what everybody does. So, yeah. And then we can pass 2 speed boosts over to Furfrou. It's definitely going to outspeed just about everything, which is pretty cool. Pretty darn cool. There's the protect, and depending on what my opponent's other Pokemon is, we might be able to have Ninjask actually do something. We see the Rock Tomb, so he's going to try to lower the speed of whatever comes in. It's unfortunate that he has that because... Yeah, it's just unfortunate. It's just plain unfortunate because he doesn't have to make physical contact with Furfrou. So we're just going to have to wear it down, I guess. So Baton Pass it is. We outspeed. He's not going for Sucker Punch. He's going to go for the Rock Tomb again. There's really no reason for him not to. I mean, if he wants to go for return, sure, go for it. Go for it, my friend. We should be able to still outspeed, and we should be able to set up a Cotton Guard and then get a rest off. So there's the Rock Tomb. I'm not really afraid of that damage. That does pitiful damage. Oh, he's going to hit us twice and lower our speed. Wow, it does it twice. That stinks. Alright, so we're not outspeeding anything. That was a waste of time. I really didn't expect Mega Kangaskhan to be carrying the Rock Tomb. It's pretty cool. But we're going to set up the Cotton Guard here. As we saw, that does absolutely no damage. We still outspeed, even at what's that, -2? Were we at -2? Or not, I'm sorry, not -2. Just, whatchamacallit, neutral? Is that a crit? Yep, it's a crit, of course. Of course. Can we stop it with the critical hits? He's going to take a butt ton from the Rocky Helmet, and now that he sees that, he's probably just going to go for, I don't know what. He's probably just going to go for Rock Tombs, I guess. Now, we can go for a return here, because we know Rock Tomb's not doing that much, and we can go for a rest the following turn. Yeah, he might switch. No, he's not. We just still outspeed. Return does a nice chunk, because we get a crit too. Oh my goodness. And Return might just take this Kangaskhan out via Rocky Helmet. Oh yeah, he's going down to that. Furfrou taking out the Mega Kangaskhan. I love this set. Oh my goodness, this is gonna become a staple on my Battle Spot teams. And well, I guess I can't because every episode would just be Furfrou stalling out everything. The Aegis Slash is gonna be last. Let's see. We didn't even get up another Cotton Guard yet. So it depends on what he has. If he has Flash Cannon, he's going to be in a good position here. If he has Sacred Sword, I don't feel like that's going to do a whole lot. So I kind of want to just... I can't hit him with anything except Sucker Punch, so let's go for it. It fails. Okay, you're going to go for the Toxic. Of course you are. Let me guess. Sub-Toxic Shenanigans. Ugh. We may see a Forfeit. I don't know. I don't know, because we're going to rest off that immediately. I'm not playing any games. Please don't be Sub-Toxic Aegislash. That's just ridiculous. That is just ridiculous. King Shield. You're just stalling for toxic damage. That's all you're doing. So we're going to rest up here. No more toxic for little Fuwa here. And, oh, she is the star of the show today, ladies and gents. I have a feeling she's going to be a star of the show for this entire 3-episode series. Just because. Just because. We can now... It doesn't matter what we go for because we're asleep. Doesn't matter what we do at this point. He's not... There's no forfeiting going on, so they're going to try to win here. You're going to go for an attacking type move. Do you have the Flash Cannon? No, the Shadow Claw, which does not affect us. Okay, Shadow Claw. That is interesting. That is definitely interesting. I'm guessing you have nothing to hit me with. Toxic, King Shield, Shadow Claw, probably maybe Shadow Sneak. That's hilarious. Yeah, there's the Shadow Claw again. And now we're going to go for the Sucker Punch. Are you really going to be that person to go for King Shield? You are. Okay. You are. Fantastic. And then Toxic me again? I don't... where are you going with this? Where are you going with this? We'll go for the Sucker Punch once more. Maybe trying to stall me out of Sucker Punches. Okay. It failed again. Yep, you're just going to continue to do the same thing because we can't really touch you. It's unfortunate that you have to play it that way. Really unfortunate. Let's see, what are you going to go for? King Shield, I guess? I guess you're just going to keep going for King Shield? Let's try another Sucker Punch. Why not? No, you're going to go for the King Shield. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, ladies and gents. No. Oh, no. He went for an attack. All right, we got some damage off. Not much, but we got some. Oh, we activated weakness policy. Great. Fantastic. That's not good. That is not good whatsoever. Oh, my God. I hate Aegislash. There's the Iron Head. That still doesn't do much at all. And there's the Rocky Helmet. So you do have something to hit us with, but you don't have priority. So that is something to keep in mind here. You've got the Iron Head, Shadow Claw, Toxic, King Shield. So you're not a Toxic stalling set per se. Per se, you're not. So let's go for the rest here. See what you go for. You're going to go for the stance change. You're going to go for the King Shield because you don't want to get hit by Sucker Punch. That'll take you out. But pretty sure Magnezone still outspeeds unless you're running a lot of speed investment because Aegislash is slow as anything. So, yeah. And what was the other Pokemon I brought? Ninjask. Okay, that doesn't really help our case too much. Yeah, that does not help our case at all because our Focus Sash is broken too. So, doesn't matter what we go for here. We can just do anything. And there we go. Finally, the match was forfeited. Figured out that that was not going to be a victory for him. So, a double victory for us today. Furfrou, the star of the show, as to be expected. Although, I mean, Pringles put in some work, too. Gotta give credit where credit is due. Pringles did well. Pringles always does well. I love Jellicent. It's a shame it's dropped all the way down to RU this gen. But still a lot of fun to use. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I think our record is 118, and I'm probably completely wrong. I want to say it's 118 and 79. And that's a 39 game differential, by the way. I think that's the record. I don't know. Like I said, it's always up on the screen, so you don't have to worry about the gibberish that I spew at you guys about not knowing the record. It's always right there. So that's that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed Furfrou stalling out just about everything in existence. And that's pretty much going to be what the next 2 episodes are, I'm guessing, because we're going to see a lot of physical attackers. And Furfrou is our answer to that. So with that being said, that is it for this time, folks, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.